Hey, Deirdre. Great to be here.
So talk a little bit about the deal. How does DocSend enhance the Dropbox experience? And I think importantly for investors, how does it help you guys sign up more paying users?
Sure. Well, DocSend helps customers securely manage and share their business critical documents, and backed by powerful engagement analytics. So giving customers more control and visibility. And we see it as helping us acquire paying users because given our scale and broad reach to 500,000 paying businesses combined with DocSend's sharing and document analytics capabilities, we see it as a great fit.
Right. And it's been about 2 years since you guys acquired HelloSign. Last quarter on the earnings call, you said that it was the fastest growing product in the company. But it seems that investors, 2 years on, still haven't really appreciated the deal. Dropbox last year sat out this rally that other cloud and remote work darlings saw, triple digit returns. You guys just didn't see that. What are investors missing? Do you need to break out these numbers from HelloSign?
Well, I mean, we are really happy with HelloSign. We think they've been a great addition to the team. Their business is doing super well. And as you mentioned, it's our fastest growing product within the company. And HelloSign's helped a lot of customers as they've turned to e-signature given the pandemic and the shift to distributed work. So we think it's a really valuable asset. And we think DocSend fits in really well here too, because with Dropbox, DocSend, and HelloSign, we'll be able to offer a full suite of products end to end that help you cover the whole life cycle of a document and give our customers more control over how they manage their content.
Hey, Drew, good morning. It's John Fort. So what have you learned during the pandemic about the enterprise's hunger for cloud services? We've seen so much focus on cloud data and how it's warehoused, how it needs to be searched and analyzed. But on that sort of closer to the user end, what are you seeing?
Well, I think everybody needs, I would say there's been a huge shift in the world. So we're all working from home. That's something, none of us could have envisioned a couple of years ago. And we need the tools to do it. So our customers have been turning to Dropbox and HelloSign and a lot of other tools to help manage that, to be able to make it possible to work from anywhere, to migrate off of their servers and their offices and things like that. So it's provided a big surge in demand. We think it represents a huge opportunity.
Do you think there's going to be, Drew, a re-education for the street, at least, in trying to help them understand, not just vis-a-vis Dropbox, but just in general, remote working tools and how they're going to be used in the future, even once you go back to the office to some degree? How much of an education process do you think investors will need to go through?
Well, I think this shift to distributed work will last well beyond when the pandemic ends. And our customers will continue to need tools and new tools to make that experience as good as possible. And so we see a bright future. We think, in my view, and it's the best time in history to be building and selling collaboration software for distributed teams. And we're proud of the business we've built. We've crossed $2 billion in ARR last quarter. It's a milestone few SaaS companies have achieved. So we see a lot of really important problems to continue solving for our customers.
CEO, I think it's interesting that this news and your expansion comes on the heels of the news that you are selling your headquarters in San Francisco for over $1 billion in your record sale. As you work towards this virtual workforce that you have talked so much about over the past couple of months, what do you think the biggest challenge is going to be for you and the company as you utilize your own tools, but also try to make sure that your employees can have the kind of creativity and brainstorming that's so necessary as in the future of the work from home environment?
Yeah, well, first, it was our landlord who owned the building who transferred it to another owner. So I think it won't be much of a change for us. But as you mentioned, we've shifted to a new way of working that we call virtual first. And what we're trying to do with virtual first is get the best of both worlds, get the best of the in-person experience, because as we all know, it's really critical to be together, to build relationships and teams and culture. but there's a lot of benefits of being able to work remotely. So a lot of the ability to focus and the flexibility, not having to commute, things like that. So we're shifting this new world, and as we return back to the office, hopefully sometime soon, we'll continue to iterate on that model, but we're really excited about it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.